Hello and welcome to the Critically Clueless. Today we are doing a review for Matchpoint Tennis Championships. Now this game has been developed by Toros Games and it's published by Calypso Media. It's currently on the Xbox, the PlayStation, the Switch, the PC, and of course it is part of Game Pass. Good old Game Pass, where would we be without it today? This game will set you back at around £35. I think that's actually pretty respectable considering the kind of caliber this game is coming out with. It's a little bit interesting to see this kind of game coming out from Calypso Media. I've spent a few hours in this now. And I've had a lot of fun, honestly. I love the idea of playing tennis games. I used to play, the old school tennis games, the first ones that were coming out, and always enjoyed them. I'm not one to sit down and watch tennis personally, but I will definitely give it a go and play it if that is on the cards. This game offers exactly that. It has an extremely in-depth career mode. You can do quick matches, practices, tutorials, training. You can go online and play against your friends as well, which I really like. In fact, the tutorial mode in this is actually very good. It goes into depth about everything that you need to know about tennis, what every single action does, and it's all pretty arcadey simple in a sense. It does spell it out for you what it is you need to do, and I like that. I spent the most time in career mode. I spent a good few hours in career mode, kind of trying to get a feel for the game. I want to say that I'm better than I am. I'd love to tell you that I've done absolutely amazing. Unfortunately, this game is hard, and yes, I'm not ashamed to admit that I've actually put this on the easier settings, and I have still struggled at times. When you first play this game, load it up, go into career mode, you are starting from scratch. You're literally starting at the bottom of the ladder. You create a character. It's very bare basics creating characters, and the graphics maybe just aren't where I would have hoped they'd be for this game. Like I said, it's a very basic character customization. I think it does its job. You get a few different varieties of a few different things. Again, it's something I would like to have seen more on. Like, for whatever reason, I couldn't have a bald player. Me personally, I have no hair on top. I have a beard. I would have liked to have created that character. I couldn't. It's a shame, but I do think that maybe it could have been improved upon. It's really not a huge issue because this game really is about your journey as a tennis professional and what happens actually on court. And as I said, courtside is where the real action is. I think actually understanding what everything does at the beginning, maybe even replaying the tutorial a few times, is really going to help you out. The way this game is structured is you can enter exhibitions at first because you're very low ranked. You've got pretty much no attribute points whatsoever. The more you play, the better you do in exhibition matches, maybe even do some training, because you can, as you progress, you can choose to do training to improve your skills. You will find the game easier and easier, and slowly but surely you'll begin to climb the ranks of the tennis championships. Once you hit a certain level, get into, I think it is the top 100 possibly, you'll start being able to enter tournaments, real tournaments, not exhibitions, and start earning a real name for yourself, working your way all the way up to the champion of the world. What this game is kind of all about, kind of furthering your career and becoming the greatest of all time. In the time that I played this game, I found that it worked absolutely perfectly. I never really got any crashes or any bugs. Nothing seemed to be a real problem. Tennis in itself is a long game. It can be an extremely long game. Anyone that's watched Wimbledon will know that. This game actually lets you save mid-point through a game, which I absolutely loved. I loved the fact that I didn't have to finish, the game or the match that I was against, and I was able just to, when I've had enough, save the game, stop it, load back up, and come back to it whenever I wanted. Really enjoyed that aspect of it. I was kind of worrying that I'd have to do the entire match with, at a time, and they can be very, very long, especially if, like me, you're absolutely hopeless at this game and you're just losing. Sometimes you want to put the controller down and step away. Luckily, this game actually allows you to do that. Sound quality wise, I was very impressed. I thought that, every noise with the racket and the ball sounded really good. The commentators really helped kind of bring the game to life, which was really nice. And so yeah, sound quality I thought was really good. When it comes to length, that's something that I look at on games massively. This is, as I've said before, a massive in-depth game. It really will take you a long time, or a significant amount of time, to kind of rise up through the ranks and I guess put a marker on it, say completed. For the price of this game, £35, the length works really, really well. Another thing I also quite liked about this was rivalry. So as you play through a game, certain things will happen. Your character that you've made will develop. As I said, you'll increase your attributes, you'll discover weaknesses in opponents, and even create rivalries with opponents as well. I love this aspect. It really helps bring the career mode to life, which is important. That's what everyone wants in a simulator game, and I think this does a really good job of actually simulating the fact that you are a tennis professional wanting to climb the ranks. It does what it set out to do, and it does it well. All in all, I'm going to give this game a 7 out of 10. I was tempted to give it a 6.5 out of 10 because of the way that I rate games. That's what it earned, but I do allow myself a little bit of leeway. I enjoyed this game and it works very, very flawlessly. Really great to see that this game works so smoothly, and it's one that, again, as I said, I enjoyed, so therefore it earned the 7 out of 10. It lets itself down in a few areas, but makes up for it in others. I think that it could look a little bit better and it could be a little bit easier to do. Like I said, this is a tough game. You really do have to develop your skill in order to get good at it. But apart from that, maybe it's just me that's bad at this game for that. But guys, that's my review on Matchpoint. I hope you've enjoyed. If you have, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and comment your thoughts down below. Is this a game that you're going to be picking up, downloading? And if not, let me know why. And as ever, if you've stuck to the end of the review, a big thank you to you guys. Don't forget to comment red banana down below just to confuse all those people that didn't watch to the end or that are just new to the channel. But until next time, I've been a Monk, we've been Critically Clueless, and I will see you in the next video real soon. Until then, take it easy and happy gaming.